Καλώς ήρθατε, and thanks for watching Your Greek News. This week's episode is sponsored by 6 Reasons Why. I'm your host, Anastasia. When you think of Greek dining, stereotypically you think of souvlaki sticks, flaming cheese, and then breaking your plates. Rarely do you think about fine Greek wine, which is something that a group of restaurateurs and wine connoisseurs are attempting to change. Your Greek News was invited to an exclusive wine tasting at Papa's Grill to introduce old world Greek wines to a new world audience. Asirtiko, Xinomavro, Retsina. These are some of the local Greek wines that Hellenes around the world have grown up with and swear by today. However, the penetration of Greek wine into the North American market has been seen as somewhat of a challenge, but a group of restaurateurs and wine aficionados in Toronto are trying to change that. Doris McCullen Bradley is a qualified chef, master sommelier candidate, restaurateur, and culinary professor, and says the uniqueness of Greek wine is something that more North Americans should embrace.
Something impressive about Greek wines is the levels of acidity that are accrued in the wine. Unlike New World wines, where a lot of the countries produce warm climate wines, making robust sweet fruit, the wines of Greece actually have a great acid level that is firmly balanced for food. The acids will clean the palate, and very simple to match these wines to food. You don't have to think about it too much. Whereas if you have a wine that's a little too fruity, you may not want to particularly put it with food. You might want it as an aperitif.
Unfortunately, with a language barrier to contend with, Greek wine currently has a limited market in North America, something that Peter Souchleris, a specialist in international wine import and export, is hoping to change.
Due to the familiarity that Greeks have with their country, with their own wine regions and their own varietals, they know more than the typical Canadian consumer what, for example, asirtiko is, or agiorgitiko, or the difference between agiorgitiko and agioritiko. There's so many different variations. So I think for the majority of Canadian consumers, those tongue twisters can be a bit of an obstacle for them when they walk into a liquor store.
But despite certain roadblocks, Doris thinks Greek wines can find a lot of popularity and success here in North America.
A friend of mine once said that the wines of Greece is perhaps comparable to the future of Montrachet in Burgundy. So there are a lot of great values for the dollar, and there are a lot of surprises. One does not have to look at the label. One needs to see what's in the bottle to actually experience the delight. The other thing about Greek wines is the passion behind the winemakers. Currently, I'm meeting 3rd, 4th, 10th generation winemakers, which is phenomenally inspiring, because the art of making wine today is becoming not a lost art, but it's starting to become homogenized, where people, winemakers are following the critics. It's great to see a country that's actually held their roots and their traditions and are not afraid to put out their typical varietals. That's what's inspirational about the wines of Greece to me.
For more information on the different wines tasted and how to get a hold of some of your own, go to praxisbrands.com or click on this window now. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to join us next week. I'm Anastasia, bringing you your weekly dose of Your Greek News.